Do something different. Why not? Fuck it, just do something different.
Were you in the car?
This time, yeah, because everybody too loud in the house. That's why I need some quietness in the background.
Some sanity.
Oh, hold on. No, it's just the kids. I mean, I'm not finna keep telling them to shut up every 5 minutes while I'm on the show. So let them be loud if they want to be, and we go from there. Anyway, before we get started though, fam, did you hear about the cop that shot the dude again? Another person in Minnesota.
That military person? Yeah, I heard about that.
No, not him, not the military guy. The police officer lady that shot that little boy. Talk about, I thought it was my taser gun.
She full of crap.
Yo, like, they charged her today. But how you do this shit on the day of the trial where George Floyd's family testifying on his behalf is the same day you killed this little boy, 20-year-old boy in a car with his pregnant girlfriend. But you know what though, bro? Like, there's something else I'm seeing in social media that I think is real foul. Is the amount of people monetizing and trying to get clicks and views off the death of these people. Like, every time somebody gets shot, you got to make a YouTube video about it and discuss it, but you're really just trying to get clicks and views so you can get some checks from YouTube.
Yeah, that is true.
You know, like, I made a video about it, and I just like I just went in because I was like, it's not something that just started happening. It's something been going on for a minute, fam. Like, somebody died. Like, take DMX, for example. DMX passed away, and every YouTuber got DMX thumbnail up. Hashtag DMX, RIP DMX. It's okay to RIP the celebrity that you like that died, but why you got to do a whole 2-hour live stream about the fact that the celebrity died, talking about the celebrity's past, like 25 different black YouTube channels doing a live stream on DMX dying. But all 25 of them YouTube channels got commercials playing, which is an indicator that you're getting a check from YouTube.
Yeah, that is true.
Monetizing Black death. Somebody gets shot. Pookie and Ray Ray get shot by the police. Instead of activism and getting justice for Pookie and Ray Ray, we make a YouTube video about Pookie and Ray Ray getting shot by the police to say how outraged we are so that we can get some YouTube AdSense money. Because really, I can't see that you outraged if you're sitting on your computer for 2 or 3 hours doing a live stream on the recent death of whoever by the police, and you actually care. I can't believe that you actually care if you just sat for 3 hours doing nothing but running your fucking mouth on YouTube and on your couch or in your little desk chair or whatever they sit at, you know.
Man.
Go ahead. What you
say? That's just the way things are. It's like, okay, he died. Oh my God. Let's get a YouTube channel going up. It's like, okay, he died, and yet you're trying to make money off death. It's like,
right. I thought it was just me. That's why I threw it out there to you to see if it was just me that had that mindset. But anyway, we finna get into it. Welcome back to another episode of The Recap. I am your host, Open Mind, along with your other host, Tannic.
What's going on, everybody?
We are back with episode 28 of The Recap. We up to episode 28. We 2 episodes away from episode 30. I think we're going to try to do something special for the 30th episode because it's just 30th anniversary episode, whatever you want to call it. But right now, we're about to get into these Friday night games. This is Turbo, 7:30 Turbo, 7:30 Eastern Time, 6:30 Central Time. Turbo games. I think I started us off first last time, so I'm gonna let you get us going. I clicked on point guard accidentally. I'm gonna let you start on us Start us off this time with the lineups. We're gonna take our time and do it slow. We ain't got to rush. I got time.
Yeah, we're gonna start it out. I want Durant.
You want Durant? Okay, hold on. Durant's a power forward.
Wait,
Let me check on this.
I mean, his just point is he. Let me see. Yeah, he about back. He played 27 minutes, 42.
Okay, he back to his full load. Yeah, because he just scored 42, so he back to a full load. Okay, all right. Start us off with KD. Let's see. Let's look at the center spot. Who is our center? Nobody special. We got Chris Boucher, Will Carter from Orlando Magic. Probably going to end up picking Will Carter. We got Chuma Okeke. Probably not a good pick, but maybe a long shot pick if we run out of money. Blake Griffin, they've been doing shit since he's been in Brooklyn. It's like he wasn't doing shit when he was in Detroit, so that's an easy fade. And Cody Zeller is also a prospect in the event that we run out of money. So if we run out of money and we down to like $4,800, some shit like that, I have no problem picking Zeller because once again, you've made me a believer in Cody Zeller for a reserve spot pick where he's just like, he's cheap as shit. Now, I don't get a lot of minutes, but when he's on the court, he gonna get you some points in the 20s. Right here, as you can see, when he plays, when they let him play, he gonna get you about 21 points, about 20 plus points, right? At 20 plus, so in the 20.
Yeah, and PJ Washington is questionable too. So I mean, that's like the perfect stone.
Let's look at PJ Washington. Why is he questionable? What's going on? PJ Washington is doubtful for Friday's game against the Knicks. Cody Zeller and Bismack should see increased run for Charlotte. So with that said, my pick is Cody. So with that said,
we've been picking Brooklyn all year, and it has worked out for us. Now we got a cheap center option.
Hey, I would have picked him even if PJ was playing because since we talked about him a couple shows ago, I've been watching. I'm like, okay, I see why Tanny fuck with Cody Zeller. I mean, when they let him play, that's when they let him play. So if he on the court and he putting in some minutes, he gonna produce. But that's my pick. It's on you.
Let's see here. Man, we're trying to think here. I mean, I know Kyrie plays. I know they're going to put an increased workload on him, but you know what? I have one.
Say it again. You broke up that last part.
I said we already have Durant, but the question is do we need Kyrie too?
Let's look at Kyrie. Let's see what he's talking about because James Harden not playing. I think we do need Kyrie. Yeah, I think we do. Because if you don't pick him, I'm going to pick him.
Well, I'm going to just pick Fred VanVleet if you're going to pick him.
So you want Fred? All right, let's get Fred VanVleet because he has a great matchup in Orlando. And usually when he has a great matchup, he's not like Luka. He dominates his great matchup. So, all right, you got Fred. I'm going to go with Kyrie because it's a turbo, and you probably shouldn't fade him. Plus, we got $18,000. We could fill four spots with $18,000 with the cast that we have with this particular group. I'm not concerned about spending, getting the expensive guys because that's who will produce in this little short slate anyway. So, like I said, if you didn't pick him, I was gonna pick him. I'll take Kyrie and without doing any research because of the circumstance. They play in Charlotte. LaMelo Ball is out. PJ Washington is out. And it's Charlotte. So why wouldn't Kyrie and Durant double team, tag team? They both finna eat.
Yeah, they put him active. Let's see here. I'm trying to look at something real quick. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to go with Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown at guard.
No, small forward.
Oh, you want him at small forward? Okay.
Yeah.
Bruce Brown, small forward. All right. Let's do I run out of money now. Terry Rozier has always been a fade. I've never picked him. I like Joe Harris, but I'm running out of money, and I just can't pick him. I need to start climbing down here in this little bottom feed stuff down here now. Cole Anthony, nope, you 5,000. Can't pick you. All right, Landry Shamet. What's going on with Landry? All right. Landry Shamet, as he come off the bench, let's see. Shamet got the start with the multiple starts for the Nets. While his shooting wasn't exactly on, he managed to save his night at the charity stripe. Though Shamet delivered 4 games with double-digit points in April, he's also mixed in 3-point. He's also mixed in a 3-point dud. He doesn't typically add much to the stat line otherwise, so unless Shamet is putting up points, his fantasy value is limited. Doesn't matter. I'm picking Shamet because look at his minutes. Not his points, his minutes and his price. He's $3,900, and he's going to give us 30-plus minutes. I'll take that any day because let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 from Brooklyn. All right. Because Brooklyn's going to win this game anyway.
That is true. Trying to see who can. Oh. Let me see. Can I find a cheap one? I like Jalen McDaniels.
I like Jalen McDaniels too. I've been picking him, yo. Like, it's funny that you picked him because he's been my guy. Well, I don't talk about him much on the show, but when I make my lineups that are not show worthy, this has been my dude, bro. Look at all these right here. I got that 38, I got that 40, and I got that 31. I didn't get the 22 or the 20 because I just didn't play them. I didn't play in those games because the contest wasn't in the it wasn't in a turbo because I only played turbos. So I played, but I didn't play in his contest. So I missed that 22 and I missed that 20.3 points. But them 38, that 40, that 31, I got that. I got that from Jalen. So that's a good pick, man. Like, because look, PJ Washington not playing. So that means Jalen McDaniels is gonna start, and Cody Zeller's gonna either be coming off the bench or Bismack is coming off the bench. But Cody Zeller is got the center spot locked down, and Jalen McDaniels is gonna take PJ Washington's place. So that's a good pick. That's a great pick. I have no issue with that pick. Let's see, who is RJ Hampton? I've been saying this dude's name, but I don't know to pick him. Let's see, Bismack. They said Bismack was gonna get an extended run. What's Kim Birch doing? Kim Birch is stepping up to the plate. I think I'm gonna go with Kim Birch. Let me see. Before I go with Kim, let me read up on him real quick because this is the research show. Birch entered the starting lineup for the first time as a Raptor and filled the stat sheet defensively, recording multiple blocks for the 8th time this season. He also matched the season best 14 points with very effective shooting. Any continued increased role for Birch could cut into playing time for Chris Boucher once the team returns to health, though that's not set in stone. So today's the 15th. He played yesterday for 29 minutes, and he is starting. I'm going to go with Kim Birch.
Yeah.
Instead of Bismack, I was going to pick Bismack, but I got Cody. And we only got Fred VanVleet from Toronto. We need at least one more Toronto person because we otherwise would just have Brooklyn versus Charlotte on our squad. You know what I'm saying? The only players we don't have is Magic players, which I'm perfectly okay with because Magic sucks. Vooch gone. Aaron Gordon gone. Who else? Who's the point guard? Fournier. Evan Fournier is gone. Who was that point guard? What's his name? I can't think of his name. They used to play for them.
Injured, I believe. Is he
the
still
point
there?
guard. I don't think he's still there. Let me look at it real quick. Let me look at the point guard position so I can think of his name. I can't. He's probably not there though. I think they traded him. The guy I'm thinking about at point guard for Orlando.
Cole Anthony. That's who there.
No, that's who's there now, but I'm saying who used to be there. Marco Fultz. Yep, you're right. He was injured. Fultz. So with that said, Fultz is the only surviving member of the old Magic crew, and he's out. I don't know none of these Orlando Magic players other than Terrence Ross. But come on now, like Terrence Ross, what is he really going to do? This is what we're getting from Terrence Ross with Vooch gone, Fournier gone, and Eric Gordon gone. And this is all Terrence Ross can do with nobody in his way stopping him from having the ball or minutes or whatever. Terrence Ross is the last, him and Marco Fultz are the last surviving members of the old Magic crew. With them other stars that's left and went to other teams, you would think Terrence Ross would step it up. And he has not stepped it up since they've been gone. There's no excuse for this. So I have and he cost $6,000 with that type of production. So I have no problem picking Kim Birch.
And he coming off the bench? Nope.
He coming off the bench with the crew gone that was there, where he was starting with. He was starting with the old crew.
That's true, man. I tell you the truth, man. When Orlando did all them trades, man, I was like, wow. They just like said, screw it.
Okay, James Ennis doing something, but we're going to stick with Bruce Brown. We're going to stick with Bruce Brown, bro, because I think Brooklyn's just a better team than Orlando. I think we're going to get more production out of our Brooklyn picks than we are from any Orlando pick. So last-ditch effort, are we satisfied with Fred?
Yes.
I'm satisfied with Kyrie. What about Bruce Brown? You want to trade him for Enos or you want to keep him? Because we can afford Enos, but him and Enos putting out the same production, so I don't think it matters which one we get. Like this is Enos' production, and this is Bruce Brown's production, which is the same. I don't think it makes any difference. It's up to you, but
no, it doesn't. We'll
keep Bruce Brown. Of course, we're satisfied with Kevin Durant. I'm not coming off Cody. I'm keeping Cody. Landry Shamet. Landry Shamet is going to be one of those punts. I don't expect him to go off. I do expect him to give me at least 25 points, though. Of course, Jalen McDaniels. I would have picked Jalen if you didn't. And Kim Birch was more of a like I put some thought into that pick because I was going to get Bismack Biyombo, but you know what? Kim Birch has been producing. And I'm going to go ahead and trust him on that. So this is the lineup for the 7:30 game, y'all. We're going to jump on the other lineup and end the show. And this one went pretty quick. And I don't think it needed a lot of extensive research because we kind of know these guys, right? At least I do. I kind of know these guys that are on this list as far as familiar with their tendencies and habits. And I don't feel like I need to do extensive research on this particular squad like normally we do. I'm going to submit that and jump into the night game. Yeah, 8:30 game. All right, this is the 8:30 late turbo last games of the night. I'm going to bet another $1 for that 10 grand contest. I think the jackpot, how much is the jackpot? I bet it's 1,000. I bet the jackpot is $1 grand. Yep. $1,000 jackpot for $1. I'll take that any day. All right, here we go again with Luka. We have to do this again for y'all, right? Let's go. We got to. He's on the list, so let me talk myself out of Luka again. Yo. Once again, we have Luka playing against a weak team in the Knicks, right? And it's a matchup that I feel like he should go off on. But as we can see, Luka, when he has a good matchup, he's lackadaisical. When he has a tough matchup, that's when he balls. He played Memphis and scored 54 points because Memphis is a good team. He played the Bucks and scored 53 points because the Bucks is a good team. Utah is a good team, 53 points. But Washington and New York, 47 points. That's all we got from him. Not that he won the game, but he didn't put out that much production because he didn't feel like he had to. He did the bare minimum to win. So with that said, we are fading Luka again. He's getting faded. A good matchup. Dallas versus the Knicks is a good matchup for Dallas. Why wouldn't we pick Luka? That's a good pick with a star player who's going to eat. In theory. But truth, he's not going to give us nothing, no more than 50 points. And I don't want to spend 10 grand, 11 grand for 50 points. All right, let's see. Dame, just going down the list here. Dame is a good pick, in my opinion, for his matchup. When Dame has a good matchup, he usually dominates. Might come back to Dame. Let's look at CJ. CJ costs too much for his production. Just period. I'm looking at CJ's price at $8 grand. At the most, he'll give me 40 points. But he's going to average 30-something, 30 plus. And I need more than 30 plus for $8 grand. Willing to pick Dame, not willing to pick CJ. DeJounte Murray is always a good pick, but for $7 grand, I think I might go with Derek White over DeJounte Murray in that situation. I just recommend if you're even gonna be bothered with the Spurs, if you're making lineups and you're even gonna be bothered with the Spurs, Derek White is way better pick than Murray. He's cheaper and he can give you the same production, if not better production, than Murray. And Derek White is starting. You got Murray at point guard, Derek White at shooting guard. They both starting, but it seems like Derek White does the most work. And after you get past Derek White, everybody else is just not worth picking. So I'm going to start us off with Derek White.
Well, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to go with the center, and I want Nurkic.
Nurkic? Not Cantor?
No. Nurkic is back. Cantor's production is hurt.
Oh, Nurkic's back. You're right. That makes sense. Let's see. Josh Richardson. Just disappointing. It's just disappointing to see Josh Richardson at these low numbers. I like Norman Powell over my options, and I'm not clicking on Derrick Rose. I'm not clicking on Jalen Brunson. Well, let me click on Jalen Brunson. Let me see. Jalen Brunson might be a good pick. If I run out of money, when we get to the bottom of the list, I might end up picking Jalen Brunson. But right now, I'm jumping on Norman Powell because Norman Powell, bro. Norman Powell is that sleeper that don't nobody pay attention to. Always does me well.
That is very true. Let's see here. I want to see this real quick. Okay. I don't think it's a good idea to fade DeMar DeRozan.
You don't think it's a good idea?
I don't think it's a good idea to fade him. Unless
hold on, damn. This thing won't load. At 7,900, man, he's doing some good numbers for 7,900. So that's a good pick. I ain't got no issue with it at all. Is that your pick, or you just wanted to look at him?
No, I'm gonna take him.
All right, let me see here. Julius Randle is expensive because we run out of money, but he actually is going to produce. Let's see. Porzingis, what did he do when he played New York last time? 26 points. Wow. What is it about the Knicks that when we have an opponent that's playing the Knicks and we try to go against the Knicks, that opponent, they might win the game, but they don't never give us high numbers. Like everybody that play the Knicks always get their numbers just jolted, like just not jolted, but dwarfed.
Oh, here you go. Who is coaching the Knicks?
I forget right now.
Tom Thibodeau.
That's why. That's why. Because they're not winning, but they are really like when people play the Knicks. You think, oh, they finna beat the shit out of the Knicks. I'm finna pick this guy and this guy. And both the guys, or how many guys you pick going against the Knicks, their production always suffer. I don't understand what it is about going against the Knicks, who's a weak-ass team, in my opinion. Somehow, or the Knicks might fuck around and win the game. But your player suffered. Like Julius Randle has been consistently giving us 50-something points, win or lose.
Yes.
But if we didn't spend enough money, I don't want to spend that money on Julius Randle. I'll pick Julius Randle on a separate lineup when we finish the show. Because I always make multiple squads, but for show purposes, we can't afford them right now. Let's see, Finney Smith. Because we have nobody from Dallas, might end up getting Brunson again. Let's see, Finney Smith versus Covington. Which one do I want? Because I don't want Kelvin Johnson, and I don't want Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay and Kelvin are just the same. So it's out of Finney Smith and Covington. Okay, what did he do against New York the last time? 18. You see what I'm saying? Like, like he suffered, Porzingis suffered, Luka suffered, Josh Richardson suffered. Everybody suffers when they play against New York. I don't understand.
I told you, Tom Thibodeau's a coach. He's a defensive coach. He ain't playing.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Covington, man, because New York as much as possible. No, I'm getting to the point where I just want to fade the whole game when they play because I keep stepping on landmines every time I pick somebody that's going to get sucked. They just ice cold on my lineup against the Knicks. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Did he get injured? Did he foul out? No, the Knicks just playing defense. They lose, but they playing defense. So no, they're not winning the game. But your player is not producing for you against the Knicks, and I don't understand. You said Tom Thibodeau, bro. Tom Thibodeau.
Hey, that's who it is. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get it out the way because I actually do like him. We're gonna get Jalen Brunson.
Okay. I mean, because we need somebody from Dallas, huh? What did he do against New York? Just to be nosy. He the only motherfucker that scored that did something against New York. Wow. Jalen Brunson dropped 31 points in 25 minutes, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Come on, bro. Jalen Brunson, the only motherfucker can do something in New York. I mean, the numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're making this up. The numbers don't lie. Let's see. If I was to pick Julius Randle, how much money I got left? I actually can afford to get Julius Randle. And let me look at R.J. Barrett. Just to look at him. Nope, no R.J. Barrett. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
I was thinking Hardaway.
Let me see. Let me look at Hardaway. Nope. You were thinking Hardaway?
No, I'll take that back.
I'm thinking Julius Randle because I can afford him. Give me Julius Randle. Because I want that 50 points out of him. I want this right here from Julius Randle. I want all 57 of them points from him. Give me Julius. And we got 4,300 left to the last spot. Hey, man, you find somebody on this list?
You gave me a very low list, man. Dang.
Let's see. Max Kleber. That's a good pick. Bullock. That's a good pick. Gay is not a good pick. Rudy Gay is not a good pick. Elfrid Payton's a good pick.
Really? Oh,
Melo's a good pick. Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson's a good pick. Let me see. What did he do against Dallas when they played last time? Well, I don't know. Maybe he won't repeat that production.
Well, what you think about Pat Mills?
Patty Mills. Old man Mills. Great fucking pick. No issues there. Let's see. I got money on the table, so what do I want to do with this money on the table? I picked Covington last time. We'll see. If I don't pick Covington, can I? Nope, I can't afford Porzingis.
I wouldn't even pick Porzingis.
I'm not picking him. I'm not picking him. Because I got the money, I kind of want to spend it, but I don't know. I just like Derek White better than Dejounte Murray, but even though I can afford Dejounte, or is it Dewante? Yeah, his name is Dewante because the J is silent. Okay. Dewante Murray. I like the guy, but lately Derek White has just been producing more. Derek White's been more consistent. I ain't gonna say he's been producing more. He's been more consistent. Like Duante goes off every now and then and has his heating moments. Derek White stays consistent across the board. He don't go off. He just consistently gives you 35 plus points. So I don't know. I think, let me see who they play in Portland. I think because they play in Portland, I'm going to stick with Derek White. Because they play in Portland, I think they're going to him Duante Murray up. I got $800. I hate leaving money on the table, but on this occasion, we just went down a list. You satisfied with DeRozan? I'm satisfied with Powell. I kind of don't have any other choice but to pick Covington. I think with Covington, there's no other choice. You got to pick him. I mean, look. There's no other choice. Okay, you got Finney Smith, Keldon Johnson, Rudy Gay, Max Kleber. I think Covington is kind of like default. Got to pick him. Nurkic is coming back to start to take his spot. And, hey, I'm glad we was able to get Julius Randle on the squad. I didn't think we was going to be able to do it because we got DeRozan.
Yeah, I'm good with this one.
I'm definitely good with this. This is the last squad for the show, y'all. The 8:30 game, late night turbo game. We got Derek White, Norman Powell, DeMar DeRozan, Robert Covington, Yusuf Nurkic, Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, and old man Patty Mills. I think we finna get some money, y'all. We're going to cash out with this one. I am confident with both of these lineups that we put out today, we are going to cash. How much cash? I don't know. But I expect us to be in the green throughout this contest. Because the show before last, that particular squad cashed out. That $25, that shit cashed out. I want that again. I want that again, and I want it to be on one of these squads. One of these squads, if not both of these squads, is going to cash out. Because look, we have everybody. We got everybody. We got the important people in these particular games. Now, we don't have Dave, but we got Norman. So, of course, if you're watching, make another squad and put Dame on it. I'm not necessarily fading Dame. It's because you don't see him on his list. It's just that he ran out of money, and I just really wanted Julius Randle. However, I do plan to make another squad that y'all not going to see featuring Damian Lillard. So I suggest everybody that catch the show before the game starts, pick Dame, because Dame is playing against the Spurs. Pick Dame. Make a squad with Dame Lillard on it. But also, this squad right here is probably going to cash. I just feel it in my gut. I feel like this is a good squad. Go ahead and submit it. Bet that dollar. And that concludes episode 28, y'all. I think we did pretty good. I think we did pretty excellent here.
Yeah. It's getting down to the nitty gritty, man. I mean, what we going to do after basketball?
Football. We go play football. Because this time, we're going to have 17 games instead of 16.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to start looking at football then to get that started.
I see basketball going to be over in June. So what we'll probably do, because football season not going to start officially till September. So basketball is probably officially over in June, middle of June, when the championship game. Maybe July, because of the way they start the season in December. So July, basketball is up in July. We'll have August of no basketball, but all through August is going to be season for football. And then the season will start in September. So what we could probably do is, for once in our show, do a couple of baseball squads to hold us over until football starts. Until I can think of something else, or we could just go on a hiatus. Upset, and then start. We'll catch back up on the show and get back. And we take a month off, or we just do something pertaining to baseball once a week. But you'll be doing most of the talking when it comes to baseball shit, because I'm just gonna be listening. Baseball ain't my thing. That's your thing. I follow your lead with that. If you tell me to pick a guy, I pick a guy because I don't know no better. You know.
And I mean, I'm starting to figure it out again. So it's, and the bad part about it is not tiers that I'm figuring out. It's the actual lineups.
Hey, if we do, like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I think it's all I can think about at this moment. What are we going to do during the gap between basketball and football this year? The gap of time. I say either go on a hiatus or we do some baseball until football start and just switch entirely to football.
Gotcha.